So we Jews, we just had the saddest holiday of the year, Tisha B Av. I'll explain to Jews, Gentiles, basically what the deal is. This is the saddest day on the Jewish holidays. It's a very bad day. And this is the reason for the Gentiles, for everyone, so you understand why there's just a Western Wall. Once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away, there was the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. Western Wall is the remnants of what once was. There was just like one wall in the whole structure of this massive temple. Anyway, there was this dude. The names aren't important. There was this dude, and he was throwing a big party. He sent invitations out to all his friends. He had his personal assistant send an invitation out to somebody, and the personal assistant dropped the ball. He sent it, instead of to that somebody, he sent it to somebody that the host absolutely didn't like under any circumstances, did not want at this party, right? The guy figured, hey, I got the invitation, we must be making amends, right? Wrong. P.S. The guy that the host didn't like showed up at the host's party, and the host said, you, out now. And all of these big muckety mucks were there, and the guy was embarrassed. He was like, I really don't want to get thrown out of the party. Can't we just make amends? And the host was like, no, I don't like you. Cut to, the guy said, well, listen, I really want to save face. Can I just pay for my dinner? And he said, no, I don't like you. I want you out now. Then the guy said, well, listen, it's going to be a little embarrassing for me. Can I, let me pay for half the party? And the guy said, out now. The guy said, well, listen, dude, it's my street cred. I'll pay for the party. He grabbed him by his shirt, 1, 2, 3, boom, out the door. The guy was so humiliated that he was thrown out of the party in front of all these people, and all these other big shots just did nothing. They just, whatever. It was so humiliated that he went from Israel on horseback with no roads, to Rome to complain to Caesar. This was during the days of the Roman Empire, right? Caesar said, why should I believe you? The guy said, well, I tell you what, why don't you're Caesar, you're the big, the big high mystic ruler, why don't you give them a sacrifice at the temple? And if they don't accept the sacrifice, take it as a total diss. He goes, okay. So he says, give them, let's say, a cow for all intents and purposes. I believe it was a cow. So this guy, he's like, I'm going to get these motherfuckers. So takes the cow back to Jerusalem. He knows that the rabbis in the Holy Temple will not take a damaged cow. So he messed up that cow somehow, and he goes, he's bringing like a cow, right? So he brings this cow, and the rabbi said, we can't sacrifice the cow. He goes back to Caesar, to the Roman emperor, and goes, see, they didn't take your sacrifice. And Caesar just loses it. He goes, oh yeah? Okay. Now we're going to sack the temple. So they went to sack the temple. There were all these walls all around the temple. And there were all these rich Jews. There were rich Jews all the way back then. So there were these rich Jews that said, listen, they're outside right now. We have like 20 years of food that we could just wait them out. But then there was this other group of uppity Jews that said, no, let's fight them. They said, no, we have the food. Let's just wait. They'll go away. Time heals all wounds. These uppity Jews, they destroyed the 20 years of food. Hence, Jews couldn't wait it out. Romans destroyed the temple, and that's why today there's a Western Wall, which is who knows what part of that original temple it was, but we lost the temple, and that's the story of Tisha B Av. So the moral to the story is keep it together. Don't lose your cool. Don't overreact. Be nice to each other. And no matter what, never rat.